Hey, Viola Rules here, and welcome back to Danganronpa 2 Goodbye Despair. So in the last episode, we finished Ibuki and Hiyoko's trial, and we found out that the culprit, or the blackened, was Mikan Sumiki. Which is interesting, considering how timid she is, but let's see what her reasoning was for killing two of them. Like, Hiyoko, I can understand why Hiyoko was extremely rude to her, but Ibuki didn't really do anything wrong, I feel. Except, you know, the whole thing about being tied to that murder that happened that Mahiru's case was about. Maybe that's why she killed them? Take out that whole group?
Damn it!
You gotta be kidding me. Are you saying Mikan was the one who nursed us back to health, was the one who killed them?
I won't forgive you!
Don't joke around with me, Mikan. Why did you lie to us all along? Were you planning to kill them from the start while you were nursing them? And she's just lying at this point. Hey, don't just laugh. Say something. This is going nowhere. But she's still just gonna laugh.
What's going on?
This chick.
Hey.
This is nothing like Peko. She's actually gone mental. Can't do voice acting right now. There's nothing we can do. She's no longer the same person. She's no longer the Mikan Sumiki we knew. Huh?
Hey.
Based on my predictions, she might have caught it too. Probably had the despair disease, which was the motive for this case. Yeah, I kind of figured that she caught it. When she laid on top of us and Hajime mentioned that her body felt hot. Yeah.
What?
Mikan too, you say? I know, because I was looking at Mikan for so long. She was the one taking care of me, after all. My consciousness kept drifting, but even so, when I did catch a glimpse of her, her expression was full of despair. A despair so devoid of hope, not even a single fragment of it remained. Hold on, did you say Mikan also had the despair disease? Then that means she was...
What?
Huh? Hajime, has something crossed your mind? Yeah, like I mentioned. Yeah, this scene again. I'll just have it somewhat soft and really hot. That's why hot was highlighted. That's right, Mikan felt really hot at that time. Now that I think about it, that must have been a high fever, just like what Ibuki and Akane had.
It cannot be!
Then, because of that disease, Mikan was...
Perhaps...
The symptoms that she surely felt must have been deserving of the name despair disease. Losing all hope and harboring despair for all hope. Because of the despair disease, she was likely overcome with despair.
See?
That's the reason why she can still laugh in such a hopeless situation. And there she goes laughing again. Okay, we get it, Mikan.
Jeez.
Which means the Mikan standing before us is no longer the ultimate nurse. She's a completely different person now that she's infected by the despair disease.
Isn't that right?
She's a human who deserves to be called the ultimate despair. Ultimate despair? Stop laughing. That's the reason why I cannot forgive this. I mean, killing someone for the sake of despair instead of for the sake of hope. I mean, can you say any of the killings so far were for the sake of hope? I don't think so.
Possible.
There's no way I can forgive that.
Oh?
For the sake of despair? That's completely wrong.
Huh?
Wrong? What's wrong?
What I did was for the sake of my beloved.
Your beloved?
Huh?
Yeah, I'm confused too. Who are you talking about?
If only they were still alive, they'd be so happy. I know.
Oh, good God.
My
Wow.
beloved was the only one. That's right. The only one who
Except you?
never hated me.
Oh.
They forgave my existence.
Oh, that's why you kept screaming, forgive
They
you?
forgave me and accepted me. They gave me value. They loved me.
I see.
loved them with all my heart, and they returned it in full.
What were you talking about?
This is my reciprocation.
So to show thanks to them, you killed two people? What?
I understand that I've done something unforgivable. But you know, to transcend all that is truly
It's love.
what love is all about.
Hey.
I don't understand what you're saying.
You don't understand? Is it because you don't have anyone to love? is because you're also someone who isn't accepted by anyone. What a pity. I feel sorry for you.
Oh, is that why you were so intent on making sure Nagito lived?
Well,
Even if I say this, I'm sure nobody here would understand, but love is a wonderful thing. This feeling of freedom where you no longer care about anything. My beloved and I are the only ones within that thin veil, and I'm just looking out through it. That's why, as long as I'm on the inside, no matter how much they tease me, splash me with water, kick me, it's like nothing matters. I could just die. That's how little it matters. Who cares about hope or despair? It's love, only love.
Could it be?
Nagito? Is this really the despair disease you were talking about?
This
It
is...
seems like that I was wrong. Not only was she affected by despair.
You were half right. It's right to say that this is all thanks to that disease. Because thanks to that disease, I was able to remember my beloved.
Oh. Remember?
Apparently, that's what my symptom was. What a wonderful symptom.
Which means you had the remembering disease?
But
But if this means she remembered something and ended up like this,
such
are you saying you were
despair.
like this from the start? Were you like this before you even came to this island?
Don't get angry. Don't get so angry. Well, first of all, the reason I became like this wasn't my fault. It was all your fault, you know. Because it's not like I'm entirely responsible for turning out like this. I'm the person I am today because of many human relationships. So it's everybody's fault that I turned out like this, you see? Even so, the current me was most strongly influenced by my beloved's existence. And it was also my beloved who created the me that everyone can't forgive. But my beloved still forgives me and still accepts me. That is the key difference between all of you and my beloved.
Don't fuck with me!
Like I said, who are you talking about? She was gonna laugh again. Are you saying this is Mikan? Why do we always have this discussion? This is the real version of this person? She's the real Mikan? Mikan, please answer me. Did you really remember? You ended up like this all because you remembered? There's no way I can believe that. There's no way the person you are right now is the real Mikan.
Oh, you still doubt me? Then, to prove I remember, I'll tell you all something nice. It's about that World Ender organization that you all were worrying about.
You serious?
You know?
Not no, I just remembered, that's all. I knew about it all along, how that horrifying organization known as World Ender is also the organization known as the Future Foundation.
Future Foundation? Future? Yes, like on the door. We established this already. That's right, this is symbol on the ancient ruins door. That's right. It was the Japanese word for future.
Hey,
Just what is the Future Foundation? What are they planning?
As the name suggests, that organization is the World Ender. The Future Foundation is trying to end our world. To put it simply, they're trying to claim the world for themselves.
this is bad.
What the heck? This isn't a comic book, you know.
As part of their plan to end the world, the Future Foundation brought us to this island. Isn't that right, mon ami?
I knew it! Monami, Monokuma, they're both members of that crazy organization, aren't they? Monami and I aren't members. I am Monokuma! My existence is entirely my own! Oh my gosh, she mocked his laugh.
Hey,
Don't laugh. Hey, Mikan, if you really do remember, and you already know, right, you know the true identity of the traitor hiding among us. Oh yeah, she would know that now, wouldn't she?
Of course I know that. Let's see. The Future Foundation lackey that's hiding among you all is... Oh, well, no one really cares about that, don't you think?
Oh god, she's not gonna tell us.
of course not!
Oh no.
We'll find out eventually, so there's no need to be so impatient. Probably when that countdown ends.
Countdown? You even know about that?
Oh, I don't know anything.
Huh?
I have a feeling that's what it is, but who cares about that, you know? I'm drowning in so much love. From the bottom of my heart, I just don't care about anyone or anything.
That is...
Mikan, is this really you? I won't believe it. There's no way I can believe you were like this all along, because if that's true, then who's the person we've been spending time with up until now?
The past.
Past?
That person, she didn't exist in the beginning. She's just my past self who lost her school memories. You guys considered that thing a friend.
Oh?
That doesn't make me happy at all. It just fills me with despair. You guys accepted my past self, but not my present self.
That's...
Well, that applies to you all as well. Memories of people, memories of events, whatever memory it is, losing memories are
Do you understand?
like losing your personal identity. Memory is the most important component in building a person, don't you think? Losing our memories makes us shadows of the past.
Ooh, that's highlighted.
Don't you think?
Hey,
I don't know what you're trying to say, but in the end, it always leads back to that story about our stolen school lives.
hey!
So, it was true all along, our memories were taken away?
Damn it!
If it wasn't true, we wouldn't be suffering this much.
Well, why don't you just take your sweet time and remember at your own pace? Oh, Monokuma! Is it alright for you to start now?
Yes, indeed!
Punishment time!
Darn it, why? Mikan, why does it have to end like this? This is too pointless. This is too much.
Now then, I've prepared a very special punishment!
For the ultimate nurse, Mikan Sumiki.
So it's over.
Yeah.
It's really... Now I can go to my beloved, who always forgives me.
So your beloved is dead, then.
I can finally see them. Please
Good for
forgive
you.
me, the one who's going to die with the hope of finally seeing you.
Oh. Wait. What?
Let's give it
Everything we've got! It's punishment time!
It sure is. Punishment time for Mikan Sumiki, ultimate nurse. You're... Okay, well, it's finished. Is it really finished? The killer who killed Ibuki Miyota and Hiyoko Sayonji was Mikan Sumiki, and she's been executed. She apparently committed her crime because she was afflicted by the despair disease and love. So what? What's finished? Nobody wanted it to end this way.
Let me ask.
Who was that Mikan from earlier? Was that her true form, or is that itself a symptom of the despair disease?
Damn
It doesn't matter either way. If she ended up like that just from remembering, then all along Mikan was never worthy of being a symbol of hope.
it. But...
Even if her words were influenced by the despair disease, if that disease turned her into that, she lost herself to a simple disease, she was definitely unworthy of being a symbol of hope.
Isn't that right?
So, let's just move on. Come on, let's take all this despair and change it into hope.
That is impossible. I mean, I thought we were friends this whole time, but even so...
Like a house of cards collapsing in an instant. In the end, our friend we thought we knew ended up showing us a completely different side of herself. Then she vanished from our sight, leaving behind only her malice towards us. And now there's no way we can just move on or try to have a clear-cut attitude about these feelings. That's clearly impossible.
Damn it!
It would have been so much easier if she was the traitor too.
Wrong.
Too bad. That's not the case. Mikan was not the traitor.
Come on.
The traitor is still alive. As proof, see how fine Monomi looks right now. Not fine at all. But if the traitor died, you wouldn't be this calm, right? I mean, you're both pawns of the Future Foundation, so you guys are like two hearts beating as one, right?
You fiend.
What does that make you, fiend? You did say that you're different than Monomi.
Who cares about who I am? More important, I'm tired. The drama just kept going and going. I didn't even have time to eat my black bean right eye during the break. Your right eye is out of black beans?
Hey.
Wait, now's not the time to focus on that. What are you trying to say?
Hey.
You know, isn't it said that life has its ups and downs? It's fun because downs come after ups. But if life was full of downs, wouldn't it get boring? So, in order to help you guys feel better, I prepared a special event.
Special event?
Head over to the First Island speech. An old friend will be waiting there.
Old friend?
Huh?
Could it be Nekomaru?
Hey.
It is. Is it? It is, isn't it? Nekomaru was safe after all?
Safe. How should I say this?
I knew it. I knew that guy Nekomaru wouldn't come back to us in one piece. I'm sorry, my censorship sometimes doesn't work for what the sentence actually says. Awesome. We're starting to see the light of hope.
The light of hope? I am happy Nekomaru is returning to us, but
So
three of our friends just died, so I honestly cannot be happy.
Miss Sonia.
However,
Even so, I am still happy. If Nekomaru is safe, I am truly happy.
Fine.
If you are happy, you should honestly greet him with open arms. Perhaps those who have been taken from us would do the same if they still lived. Hey, Supreme Overlord of Who Gives... That line doesn't suit you at all. Silence! I shall crush you into dust.
Ibuki, Hiyoko, Mikan, can you hear us? If you are unhappy, I apologize. However, please forgive me right now. I want to warmly welcome Nekomaru when he returns to us.
You don't have to worry, Sonia. I'm sure your feelings are reaching them.
right?
Then, let's all go greet Nekomaru. Let's make it grand, even for those who have died.
Kane's crying again. Huh? What the heck? Why do I still have the after effects of that disease? I don't get this at all. I think those might be genuine tears. Tears of happiness. They're a thing. Kane.
Alright!
Alrighty then, let's go. Yeah, you're right. Okay. Nekomaru's coming back. When we heard that, we were unable to contain our excitement as we jumped into the elevator. Oh, we're back here now.
Man, they just ran off without listening to what I had to say. Jeez, they're so impatient. Didn't they learn to stick around until others have finished talking? What does that mean? You're plotting something again, aren't you?
No way!
I'm not plotting anything. I was just trying to properly explain everything to them, including Nekomaru's body. Huh? Nekomaru's body? It's their fault for not sticking around until I finish talking. So if something happens because of that, I bear no responsibility. What did you do to Nekomaru?
What's this?
What did I do? I just saved him, that's all. I mean, if I didn't do that, there's no way I could have saved someone who was that close to death. So it just couldn't be helped.
I'm sorry, what? Oh, we have to walk to the island, I guess? As soon as we exited the elevator, we started running. Hurry! To the beach on the first island! Alright! Let's go! Even though our minds were completely exhausted, strangely enough, our bodies felt light. Without stopping for anything, we kept right on running toward the beach on the first island. I'm also going to figure out if I collected all the Monokuma cutouts in the last chapter. If not, I have to go back for them, because I refuse to go forward without them. Anyway, where in the world is Nekomaru? Hey, Nekomaru, show yourself!
Listen!
We have come to pick you up. Please hurry up and come out of hiding. We raised our voices. We looked around the area. We raised our voices again. We looked around the area again. And so on and so forth. We kept looking for him. But...
Hey!
What the hell, man? He's nowhere to be found.
Damn it!
Did we get false info from Monokuma again? And that's when it happened. We heard a familiar voice echo throughout the beach.
What happened?
Oh.
Were y'all looking for me?
Hi, Nekomaru.
Could it be?
That voice! With high hopes in our hearts, we turned toward the direction of the voice. And then we saw something truly unbelievable.
Huh? What the?
Yo! I've kept you waiting.
Everybody seems to be speechless.
Hey! What's going on? Perhaps you don't remember my face since we haven't seen each other in a while. That's pretty sad, you know? That's too much!
Who are you?
Huh? You too? What's going on? If you're messing with me, I'll stop doing it to you.
Nekomaru? Haven't you noticed it yourself?
What do you mean, noticed?
Oh boy.
Oh, you mean this body?
What did he do?
This is nothing!
Oh.
The name's Nekomaru Nidai! I've been reborn in the rivers of hell!
Wow, and completely, turned into a robot, I see. I don't understand how that works, exactly. Oh god, Sonia's gonna scream. I don't know why, the build-up to that scream just made me laugh. Also, in case you were wondering about Mikan's execution, what that was, I looked it up. She died by lethal injection, apparently, and the rocket ship thing is just her own imagination, because she was trying not to focus on the fact she was being injected with poison, I guess. So yeah, that's the explanation, in case you were wondering what that was. As well as, like, you know, fan service, because they showed her panties, I think, at one point. I wasn't really paying attention because I was bored out of my mind from that execution. I think out of all the executions so far, Mikan's is the worst. But, ooh, I got, is it medicine or social skill? And I got the nurse's apron. Cool, for completing that chapter. Awesome. Guess I would like to save and save here. I have to start rewriting my earlier save files because I no longer have space. We were hoping things would progress smoothly. That's right, a common ordinary progression would have been just fine. Like, for example, the enemy's lair crumbling right after you defeat the final boss, or your dead friend suddenly reappearing. It would have been just fine if things had progressed like that. Which sounds like something out of a video game, so I don't know why you would think that. That's the kind of old-school progression we were hoping for. Not this unreasonable turn of events.
The name's Nekomaru Nidai! I've been reborn in the rivers of hell!
Nekomaru? Is that you?
No matter how you look
It does
at
look
it,
a
I'm
lot
still
like
me.
him. I mean, the likeness is
No matter
very
how we
stunning.
look at it, this isn't you at all.
Yeesh.
Jeez, you guys are a strange lot. You all have such big, wide eyes. Oh, perhaps you're all falling in love with this metallic body of mine. I already know what you want to say just by looking in your eyes. Then again, I am a former team manager. Sonya, stop screaming, please. Well, what happened? You look like you've seen a ghost or something. Hey man, don't go scaring Miss Sonya with that strange mask. As he raised his stammering voice, Kazuichi grabbed onto Nekomaru's head and...
I already know.
Come on, take it off! Ow, 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 ow! Stop it! Stop it!
Hey!
Huh? Well, why won't it come off? Wait, what? Are you kidding me? Oh my god, it's not just for show? It's not just for show, it's pure electricity. I've been reborn as pure electricity. you're seriously Nekomaru.
Damn it.
That's my fault, right? You ended up getting a body like that, and it's all my fault, right? Sorry, Nekomaru. I don't know how to apologize for this. Don't worry about it. A lot of stuff happens when you're alive.
You serious?
You're too upbeat. Is this really okay? If you keep sweating the small stuff, you're going to end up getting more gray hairs.
Hey.
Commenting on every little thing he does is a waste of time. But
Hey.
you're really Nekomaru, right? You came back for us, right? That's right. I've resurrected from the depths of hell in shining silver. How are you even okay with that? It doesn't even compare to my eye patch. How can you accept that body?
Oh,
It's better just to be alive.
Huh?
Oh, I see. We're having a Fuyuhiko and Nekomaru moment. It's better to just be alive. Hey, don't you agree? If I'm alive, I can still talk to you all. If I'm alive, I can still fight.
show some
It
spirit!
doesn't matter what happens to my body, not one bit.
Amazing.
You're amazing. Nekomaru is brimming with hope. It's better to just be alive. I do understand what Nekomaru is saying, but no matter how we make sense of this, it's just too weird. This isn't a novel or a movie. This is reality. Can something this unexplainable really be allowed to happen? No, instead. Why did this happen? Because Akane decided to fight Monokuma?
Anyway, I'm glad. That's fine, right? Right? Nekomaru definitely came back to us.
What's this?
My, am I interrupting your touching reunion? Why is Nekomaru a robot?
Hey.
Unfortunately, it was truly difficult to save Nekomaru from the jaws of death. But they don't call me the Psychopop Magician for nothing. Oh my goodness, such a
Such a wonderful before and after has occurred.
It appears to be a little too dramatic. Thanks to that, I'm getting stabbed by all these envious stares. I can't tell if you're really dense or you're just trying to play off everybody's being shocked. Hey, if you're really a robot, what's going on with your thought process? Is that a program too? Then what happened to the other stuff, like your self-awareness and... Because the mechanic would be concerned about that. Fool, how many times do I have to tell you that it doesn't matter? No matter what shape or form I take, I am Nekomaru Nidai, aka the writers didn't know how to explain that. You see? Is he going to power through the rest of his life with his new abilities? That kind of reaction. Looks like you really are self-aware. That means this technology is insane. I've never seen or heard of anything like this before. What the commoner considers advanced is not much of an advancement. If you think advancement exists in colleges and laboratories, that's a huge misunderstanding. The real advancements exist in the place where you can pass on that talent.
Hey.
Talking about Hope Peak Academy, is that why that was highlighted? And you're saying that's you? Were you really that amazing? Stop admiring him. You stupid stuffed toy, don't go screwing with people's bodies like that.
What?
Hold on, if you harm Monokuma, you're going to...
You intend to defy me yet again. You're quite the barbarian. Geez, this time you will definitely fall prey to my Monokuma bazooka.
Oh boy. This again? Yep, this again. Once again, the world shook and turned stark white, as if the surrounding environment and all sound was blown away by the impact, turning everything completely white. And within that whiteness, I heard that voice yet again.
Nekomaru!
Except this time he's fine, because he's a robot.
That didn't faze me at all!
Wow.
Check it out! I'm intact! I have no injuries at all!
Except burns on your chest, but I guess you can't feel that.
Hey.
Are you serious? He took that blast and doesn't even have a single scratch on him. Awesome! He's seriously a real robot! Hey, can you let me dismantle you? Can you let me disassemble you and show me your insides? No, thank you! If I get disassembled, I'll end up dying.
By the way,
I suppose I should fill you in. Even though he's a robot now, if Nekomaru is killed, it's still going to count as a murder, okay?
of course.
Oh, of course, it's possible that Nekomaru might kill someone instead.
Don't say such foolish things. That will never happen.
Well, with all that in mind, you guys enjoy the killing school trip together.
Let's get along.
Once again, I hope we can get along. Yeah.
It's impossible.
It's gonna be a while before I can mentally process this.
Will Nekomaru never return to his original form? If that is the case, it is a burden for Nekomaru.
Jeez.
Hey, it's not like I came back as a monster. I'm just a robot now, you know? There's a difference.
I'm sorry, I can't really see a difference.
Exactly.
Well, just to consider this a little promotion. By making a robot one of the main characters, a genuine mystery is transformed into a sci-fi mystery. I don't think that's how that works. And the hard-boiled is transformed into cyberpunk. I don't think you can mix and match genres like that. You're totally destroying the genres.
Oh, well, who cares? As long as it's fun, it's totally fine. As I listened to Monokuma's boisterous laugh, once again I was forced to accept this island is not the day-to-day world I know. It's a mad world where the strange is accepted as normal. Causes and reasoning circumstances foreshadowing, these things don't apply here at all. That's what it means to live in a mad world. And that is the end of Chapter 4, The Ultimate Robot Stream of Clockwork. Okay. The next morning, we gathered at the hotel restaurant like we always do. Man, the food today was awesome as usual. As always, you sure do eat a lot. I feel relaxed just by looking at you. It's impossible not to worry about it. No matter what, this feels really strange. It's not something I'll get used to easily.
Hey, anyway, what are you going to do, Mekamaru?
Mekamaru. Mekamaru? You're used to him already? What am I going to do?
For food, do you need, like, oil? Regular? Premium?
Well...
Nah, he doesn't need oil. Since he said he's pure electricity, maybe he's battery powered or something. I can totally eat normal food, especially rice dishes. I can't keep my eyes off of them. However, I've been feeling a little down today, so I don't have much of an appetite. Are you malfunctioning? If you show me your insides, I can fix you up, you know. No means no. What? So you're here too?
Sorry.
I'm sorry. I should know my place and not speak out of turn when everyone's gathered together like this. However, I just wanted to make sure I spoke to you about what happened yesterday. What happened yesterday? That person Mikon called her beloved. I can't help thinking about that and it won't get out of my head.
What?
Am I a coward for worrying about that?
Let me tell you.
It crossed my mind as well, but based on how she phrased it...
So, this is the end. This is really... Now I can go to my beloved and be forgiven. I can finally see my beloved. Please forgive me, as my hopes of finally seeing you die with me.
That is not what she said before, is it? That is not what she said. That line was changed. That's not what she said before.
Must be the
was
will
it?
of causality.
Okay. It was as if she was speaking to an entity that does not exist in this world. And there's nothing to worry about.
Fine.
More importantly, we should be thinking about the Future Foundation, our enemy. If that fearsome organization, known also as World Ender, is truly responsible for our imprisonment, then investigating who's behind that organization is our top priority. The Future Foundation. That word, future. Are we really going to go through this again? Does it have anything to do with that ancient ruin? I mean, there's no doubt that symbol on the door to the ancient ruin was the Japanese word for future. How many times are you going to state that? We get it. If that's the case, it might be better if we investigate the ancient ruins again later.
However,
The more I think about it, the less it makes sense. Why would an organization that's secretly plotting to end the world make us suffer like this?
They went to a lot of trouble to abduct us and bring us to this island. Not only that, they took away several years' worth of our memories of our lives at Hope Peak Academy, for reasons that are also unknown. Future Foundation, World Ender, huh?
Impossible!
There's obviously something wrong with you if you believe in something so unrealistic, says the robot. You're one to talk. But what we should be most concerned about as it relates to the Future Foundation
Isn't that
is
right?
the traitor from the Future Foundation that's hiding among us.
Hey,
I wonder who it is. The true identity of the outsider hiding among us and trying to ensnare us.
I won't be fooled!
Agito's obviously the most suspicious, though. Even a childish organization blathering about ending the world wouldn't accept someone like me.
Man,
Nobody wants a worthless human being like me to join their group. Jeez. You guys should know that feeling well, right?
You think so?
And that's the reason why you're not the traitor? I don't understand your theory at all.
huh?
Then who do you think is the most suspicious?
It's obvious.
I nominate Hajime. What? Huh? Yeah, thanks for the late reaction, Hajime.
Wow.
Well, isn't it normal to doubt the most unlikely candidate? I guess? No, not really. Not just that, you're the only one here who still doesn't know what ultimate talent you possess. Yeah, that does make me stand out. If we're basing this on an outsider hiding among a group of ultimates, Hajime should be doubted right away. And Hajime's the traitor? Really, you guys? Can you guys not think for yourselves? Of course not. What are you even saying? You shouldn't raise your voice like that. We might become even more suspicious of you, you know. Nagito, you and your games. This is obviously your fault.
Settle down.
Stop fighting.
Don't you think fighting with ourselves like this is Monokuma's trap? That might be true, but... Alright, I'll handle this. Just leave this matter to me. What do you mean?
Huh?
To eliminate this tense atmosphere, allow me to present to you my new function that I discovered last night. Okay. New function? Don't tell me. Is it flight? Can you fly?
No!
It's not a conventional function like that. It's far more practical and novel. Now then, let's go! What? Behold!
Nekomaru is crying.
No!
Hardly. I'm not crying. My right eye dispenses cola, and my left eye disposes rubos tea. What is that?
Behold!
Okay, great, I guess. Though I don't know about drinking from your eyes. Why are you, a soda fountain?
Damn it.
I know we'll be here all day if we keep commenting on every little thing you do. What in the world was Monokuma thinking, giving you a function like that?
That guy, he's definitely fooling around. Monokuma's just toying with other people's bodies. I too was modified by Monokuma, so I totally understand how Nekomaru feels. But don't be depressed. You'll get used to it. It's surprising how quickly you'll get used to it.
I'll pick you up.
Don't go butting in our conversation all of a sudden. I'll kill you until you die from it, you stupid rabbit. Okay.
That's an extremely violent thing to say to someone.
You showing up at this time means, did you come to tell us you defeated another mono beast? I'm sorry, I have a slight cold if you're wondering why I keep clearing my throat.
Yippee-ki-yay! Ta-da! You're correct! Once again, you can visit an
That's Monokuma's voice.
Once again, you can visit a new island, so please take this opportunity to get along with everyone.
I ain't going. What a drag.
Eh?
Even if we go to the new island, it's not like we're gonna find a way to escape this place, right?
You are
Rather,
right.
I feel as though the opportunity to kill increases every time we go to a new island. So, it might be best if we do not go.
I don't know what you're planning, Fiend, but we're not going to fall for it.
That's a misunderstanding. I was just...
Jeez, how annoying! Just stay back and leave the rest to your big brother. I'll give you an example of how to lure these guys to you, little sis.
Hey, what are you doing? You're acting like we're allies or something.
Okay. What was that? What did that say?
Didn't I tell you to stay back?
This technique, it's impossible to defend against it or evade it.
These attacks that Monokuma keep doing, are these references to other animes or other games, and I just don't know what they are?
Well now.
There, now that I've mopped up the annoying one.
Special
Okay,
cleaning
since you guys are
service.
feeling down in the dumps, I'll make you guys so excited your noses will bleed. Compared to the earlier investigations, I prepared a special treat that's completely different than before. Treat?
Nice!
Oh, you took the bait. I guess it's true. If you want to get a shut-in to come out of their room, carrots work best. Who cares about that? Hurry up and tell us what the treat is. It's an amazing treat. Don't wet your pants. Well, it's okay if you do, just don't spray it on me. You know. I prepared a bunch of stuff you guys might find interesting on the new island. Such as clues about the future foundation.
Huh?
Such as parts that may be useful for making a ship.
You
Are
serious?
you for real?
News!
And also, your student profiles from your time at Host Peak Academy. Huh? Oh, of course, that's one way to drag Hajime in.
So
Do your best to explore. Take care! Oh boy, they're all roped in now.
Hey,
What should we do?
You know,
Our only option is to go, obviously. We might be able to go home if we have ship parts.
Yep.
I plan to go too. If there are clues about the Future Foundation, we need to make sure we see them.
Hajime.
What about you, Hajime? Of course you're going, right? If you look at your student profile, you might be able to find out what your shining talent is. There's a chance for you to clear any suspicions, right? What suspicions? I don't think anyone here doubts me.
What?
Ah, I see. But if there's a clue about my talent, I want to know what it is. The reason Host Peak Academy chose me, the talent I possess. These things matter to me. There's no way I'm not worried about it. It seems you've all prepared yourselves for the worst.
starting to get
That means we're
pumped
gonna
up.
go, right? If everyone is going, I shall accompany you as well. But there's also a possibility that Monokuma set a trap. We should be careful where we step. Can't stop thinking about that ancient ruin that might hold clues about the Future Foundation. But we should start exploring the new island. Okay, well, I guess we're all intrigued now, but I think we'll do that in the next episode. So yeah. And I don't know why, but the 7th island thing in the back really bothering me. One thing I do want to do before we end is, well, if I can, I actually might not be able to, now that I think about it, because we're in a story sequence at this point. I want to go to my cottage real quick. Yeah, I should go investigate the new island instead of this one. Okay, this time around I might be able to find new clues. Okay, so I wanted to see if I collected all of the Monokuma cutouts. If I didn't, I'll go back on my own time through an old save file and find the ones that I'm missing, because I really want to know what getting all of the Monokuma cutouts gets you. But anyway, if you guys enjoyed this video, give it a like. Also be sure to like my Facebook page and follow me on Twitter, as well as support my Patreon. All 3 links will be in the description below. And subscribe for more. And if you are subscribed or a new subscriber right now, be sure to hit that bell icon to get notified when I upload videos. This is Viola Rules, signing off. Talk to you later.